already. What is going on, everybody? Of course, my name is Blitzwinger, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to, of course, a brand new episode of Blitzvillage. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Welcome back to another episode of Blitzvillage, and today is going to be a pretty awesome episode, at least I hope so, because, of course, we are going to be putting some more final touches. Yet even more final touches on the Avengers Tower. So, I've laid out kind of where I think the letter A is going to be across the building. We'll see how it looks once we actually assemble it, so that should be pretty fun. Some other things that I've done is I carpeted the top here because since it snows up here, the H gets covered up, and it's kind of useless if you can't actually see where the landing pad. So, I just covered it up with some yellow carpeting and then also used some light gray carpet to kind of obviously surround the H itself. So I think it turned out pretty well, and I'm pretty happy with the way that it looks. So with that in mind, though, let's begin by actually giving you guys a shout out. And that is, of course, if you want to be featured on an upcoming episode of Blitzvillage, all you have to do is tweet your pictures at me over on twitter.com/Blitzwinger. Just tweet at me your designs, ideas, creations, whether it's the Blitzbot or anything else. But again, please keep in mind, guys, keep it to your designs. I would prefer that it wouldn't be an extravagant, amazing thing, because I don't pick them based on that. I just select based on the fact that they are genuine and authentic designs. Because a couple of weeks back, apparently one of the designs didn't belong to the person or something like that. So I apologize about that. But again, just keep it to your design. So with that in mind, let's get rocking and rolling. Our first design comes to us from Ethan Larkins, who sends in a T-Rex, which looks pretty spectacular and quite interesting. Awesome design and very cool scale. Just the sheer size of the thing looks really, really awesome. So thank you. We then move on to Fran, F-R-A-N, who sends in a Blitzbot, one of two Blitzbots for this week, and I think it turned out very, very well. I always love when you guys have your own renditions and your own ideas of how the Blitzbot looks and such. I really, really love that kind of stuff. So thank you so very much for that. And then, of course, building on the already amazing design, an additional amazing design for this week is this Blitzbot that comes to us from Mr. Zurton, Z-U-R-T-O-N. I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but it looks awesome sauce. Absolutely tremendous detail on that design, and I'm sure that took a long time, so thank you so very much for that design, Mr. Zurton. So, with all that in mind, let us carry on, ladies and gentlemen, as we will be getting to work today. So, I'm going to mention to you guys, we're not going to work on Tony Stark's lab today, but you guys have submitted some really cool ideas, so thank you. Keep those ideas coming of what you would like to see up there. But today we're actually going to get to work on finishing this entire floor, and then hopefully also working on the letter A on the side here. So that's something that I do also want to try to get done today, so that then all we have to do is the laboratory on the next episode, which would be awesome. All right, so let's make our way in. Whoops. Come on. And now we got to get to work. All right, so first of all, what we will do is we are going to summon in, or spawn in, I should say, some stairs. And I think I'm going to use, okay, well, I was going to say that I was going to use the dark jungle wood, but I'm not sure if that would look cool. The spruce wood. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's try that. Okay, so essentially what we're going to do is, there was a couple of ideas. There was a suggestion to build like a little mini bar or something like that, like they have in the film. So that's something that I want to build out right here, kind of like corner it into this side, because I think it would look cool there. So that would be there, and then kind of just set up a few hangout spots all throughout. So I think we're going to have one right here. We also need the item frames. Are they not in here? I thought they were in the decoration blocks. Oh, there they are. Alright, so item frames go on the sides to kind of resemble more of a couch type feel. Then we're going to have a table or a desk over here, and the way we're going to do that is... okay, let me see. I guess we could take a look at what slab types do we have. Ooh, that redstone one could look kind of interesting. I also kind of think the nether one... Ooh, let's see the quartz slab. Let's see what that one looks like. Whoops. Okay. So we're going to layer it like so. I guess I could have just gone for the brick at that point. You know what? I think I have a good idea for it. To make it feel even more unique than what it already is, what we will do is we will combine the two. Oh, you can't? Oh, that is such a missed opportunity. Why didn't they add that? Oh, that is so weird. I think that would have been such a great idea, wouldn't it? Being able to mix two different types of slabs into one block. Oh, wow. That's a missed opportunity in my opinion. Oh, I really hope they do that. Oh, that's good. That would be a really cool upgrade. If they do that in Minecraft 1.9, that would be really, really awesome. I would love to see that. All right, so for the time being, I guess we're just going to lay out another couch right across from this one. And we're just going to go ahead and finish it like this for now. Now, I guess we got to be a little bit more creative then with what we put together as a table. I don't want to do the whole fence thing again, because I've done that already. I kind of want to do something different this time. The pistons kind of look like an interesting looking table. That would look kind of intriguing, wouldn't it? I wouldn't mind doing that, actually. Let's see. Is there anything else? I think we're going to try that. Why not? Let's see. Let's see what it looks like. Whoops. No, but I need it to be top down. So let's fill that in. There we are. All right. So I think that looks kind of interesting because it's got kind of like, you know, a half-cut type thing. So it gives it more of a flavor, so to speak. So I like that quite a bit. So we have one hangout spot. Now, over here, what we could do... You know what? I think it would be kind of fun for us to do something kind of different here. So what we're going to grab is just essentially a few different colors. And we are going to essentially build out a dance floor. So I think that would look kind of cool and give it a different vibe and make it unique and all, which would be really, really nice. All right, so let me just lay this out as far as we possibly can. Whoops, that scared me. I was like, what's happening? All right, so I think that's about good for now. We're going to build this out about yay far. And this is almost like lights, as if like there's like a disco ball, which we might actually build out, that reflects or refracts all those lights out all about. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do for now is probably just kind of layer this out just to see what it will look like first, because I think that would be kind of awesome and useful to tell, you know, of what actually it looks like. So there we are. We're going to put some green there, then a little bit of red, then some blue, then a pink or a magenta, and some green, because why not? All right, so there we are. Then we are going to do the same thing over on this side. Some yellow, some green, some magenta, and some blue again, because why not? And then right here, we're going to go green, yellow, red, blue. All right, so now we just got to fill all this in. I know I don't have to destroy the snow. It's just like a pet peeve of mine. Because technically, if I place on top of snow, it'll just disappear, like right there. All right, so I think we will just kind of start layering out colors and then see how they all look together. Hopefully, they won't be too clashing with one another. And obviously, I don't want to have a bunch of the same colors like right next to one another. So ideally, we want to mix and match here. Whoops, okay, that's not a good choice there. Let's go with green. Go with green here as well. And then maybe some blue. There we are. All right, so there's our dance floor, which does look pretty awesome, actually. I really like how colorful it turned out to be. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fill this in all with the black carpet so that it's all nice and spiffy looking, like so. There we are. So we have a dance floor area right there, which looks nice. Then we're going to just fill in the rest of this. Yikes, careful. There we go. Okay, looking good. All right, so we have our one hangout spot. Now we're going to have a little bit of a spot for a bar or something like that, where they can all get some refreshments and such. And let's see, how do we want to build that out? So we want something that almost acts somewhat like shelves, so I think it would be kind of cool to like maybe put some item frames facing inwards like that. So like so. Then I wouldn't mind grabbing some fences. Let's see, what would be a cool fence? We used the white one here already, so I guess we could use it to kind of like blend into the design. I think that would look kind of cool. Ooh, we're going to need a bunch of potions, so let's grab some of those. And we're just going to take a few. I really like that green stained glass right there. It kind of looks cool. All right, so let's see. So we're going to kind of barricade this out like this, as if to separate like where the bar area itself is, except for this one spot. All right, so let me just put potions of swiftness on ourselves. I don't even know why I did that. There we are. So I think that looks pretty good. Can we get the item frame back? No? Okay. Oh, whoops, nope, that's painting. Item frame. And I'm also going to need... what else am I going to need? I was going to say something and then I forgot what I was going to need. Okay, we're going to need white carpet. We're also going to need... There was something else I was going to try to use. Oh yeah, let's try to use this. And... oh, now I remember. The gate. There it is. Because I didn't want to have this whole thing barricaded, so we're going to have a little door, right, to enter. So that will look good. All right, so there we go. We're just going to put some more refreshments on there. Some right there. There we go. All right, so that looks pretty good. Now, I believe I can put carpet up top here, so that's great. That should work quite well. There we go. That turns out very nice. Can we put... yes. All right. I was worried that you can't do this. Luckily, you can. Because I think it looks kind of cool to like cover it up like that. You see? Like that's a pretty neat little build. And then what we're going to do for the center piece there. I don't even know if I want to... well, maybe a sea lantern actually then. Because it would look kind of cool, right? Give it a bit of a different vibe. There we go. And... do we want to cover it up? I don't think so. Well, maybe we do. I don't know. I can't decide now. Does it look good? I think it does, but I think I almost like it better with the sea lantern, kind of like adding a bit of flair. It works well with the walls too. All right, so I think that turns out very, very cool and very neat. So let's go ahead and carpet the inside of this whole thing, at least as much as we possibly can. So there we are. Whoops. Can I put carpet down there? No, I cannot. Okay. That's all right. We're just going to fill in the rest then, where we can actually put down some carpet. All right. Whoops. There we go. Nice. I actually really like the way that that turned out, surprisingly. I know it sounds like I'm way too surprised to be this surprised. I'm way too surprised to be this surprised. That made sense. Not really. All right. So over here, what I'd like to do is almost craft kind of a glass table. Almost similar to what we do see in the Avengers where they put down the hammer and everything. So kind of like a round design more so than the typical designs that we see. So I think that looks kind of cool. The only thing I could think of is maybe adding some carpet on top to like give it a bit of a cooler finish. But I don't think it will look very good at that point. Maybe go for like, I don't know. I was going to say maybe go for like a black coffee table type look, but I don't think it's going to look very good. I'll try a white carpet, but we'll see what it looks like. All right, so we have that sorted out. We just need some seating. So let's grab some stairs. I guess we could use these again. Yeah, just so that there isn't too many colors clashing together, you know? We do want to have some type of actual sense of design going around here. Whoops, careful. Okay, so there's one. Then we're going to put one around here. I know it's way too close, but that's the only way we're going to get somewhat of a round design. Again, we're working with blocks, so obviously we have some limitations that we deal with, but we deal with them pretty well, if I may say so myself. Okay, and then last but certainly not least, there we go. So there we are. All right, so now we're going to fill the rest in with black carpet, because that was the rest of the floor as it is. So here we go. Let's see if it looks good. I think it does. I think it gives it a nice kind of cool aesthetic and feel to the whole ordeal. And then let's see if it looks cool to put the white carpet on top of the glass. I think it's not going to look particularly great from the top, but from the side, I do like the way that that looks, to be honest. I really, really do. I think the only other idea I have is to potentially do kind of our own take on like an Avengers logo type thing, like right in the center, but I don't think that looks good. All right. Ooh, actually, I like that. Having like the plain glass in the center. I think that looks kind of cool. Let's do that. That looks really nice, actually. Can we put stuff on here? No? Okay. All right. So I'm pretty happy with the way that this floor has turned out. We have a couple of hangout spots, a nice little dance floor where people can dance and such. Have our little refreshments bar. And then, of course, we get to the final moment for today's build, or final build for today's build, and that is the patented letter A across the building. Okay, so, I'm not sure if I like the way that that looks. It looks a little too thin. Let's see, what if we just, like, thickened it up a little bit? You know, just a bit. See if that will look good. Let's see. Okay, well, it already looks way better. I like it this way way, way, way more. I'm just thinking maybe extend that a little bit further. Enough so that I could maybe put the line across there. Maybe even remove this line. Does that work? Or does that just looks weird? Nope, that looks very weird. So let's fill that in. Of course, the thing is that it's important how it looks from far away, because that's where you're going to be seeing it from. So I really don't think it's too bad from up here, or from down there, I should say. Obviously, when we're very up close to it, it does look a little bit strange, but it's kind of supposed to. So we're going to try to extend that maybe a bit further. Let's see. Like out like that. Maybe. Nope, that's too far. That is too far. I honestly think it doesn't look all that bad. Like, the way that it currently looks, I think that it's not a bad design. I just can't really put my finger on it, but there's something that's a little bit off. I tried to do the, you know, like the more extended further out A, but since we're working within the limitations that we are, I think that doesn't look too bad right there. It kind of looks more like the A on Captain America's head, but I still think it looks good because from far away, it looks pretty decent, which is the most important thing. So, with that in mind, there you guys have it. Of course, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode of Blitzvillage. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like. Let's go for 1,200 likes. If we can do that, that would be absolutely awesome sauce. I hope to see you guys here for, of course, next week's episode. If you have any ideas, suggestions, or things that you would like to see specifically, definitely leave those in the comments section below. I believe next week is going to be, I'm almost 100% certain, the final episode of the Avengers Tower build, not Blitzvillage, don't be concerned. But I do think it will be the final episode for the Avengers Tower, because I don't see us building anything else onto it, at least not for any time soon, because we've done a lot of building as it is, and I'm pretty happy with it. So, with that in mind, as always, guys, have an absolutely fantastic day. Don't forget to send in your submissions also over on twitter.com/Blitzwinger, or tweet them at me at Blitzwinger. And as always, guys, have an absolutely fantastic day. I hope to see you lovely folks next time. Peace out. See you later, alligators. Bye-bye, everyone.